Time for Live Picks. You would have noticed that in the last 2 months, theatres have been coming back with live productions. Unfortunately, not among them is Keluarga Besar Encik Karim or the Karims, which was meant to be Checkpoint Theatre's return to live performances. But the good news is it's still available online, and here to tell us all about it is senior culture correspondent Ong Sofen. Hi Sof! Sof, could you tell us more about the plot?
Okay, the plot for The Currents is actually very simple. It's almost like a TV sitcom. It's about a family and they have like 2 daughters and the parents, and the new son-in-law moves in because they're waiting for their BTO. So what results when the new son-in-law moves in is a lot of family secrets get aired out, and then they have to learn to live with the new member of the family. And it's actually very sweet, and a lot of Singaporeans, I think, will identify with the storyline because it's something that's very familiar to them.
And I understand that although the Karims had to go online, the director didn't simply record a stage production, which is what is usually done when forced to pivot to the digital medium. What's the final result then?
Actually, the final result is really quite watchable. Like I said, it actually almost looks like a TV sitcom because the director, Claire Wong, she brought in a colleague, Joe Lim, who actually works on like commercials. So he's very familiar with the film editing process and the film directing process. So it actually looks like a production that you might see on TV. They have like a lot of close-ups of the actors, and that's great because the lead actors who play the parents, Rafat Hamzah and Dalifa Sharil, they're great actors and they really like make the most of the extreme close-ups. So it makes it feel very intimate and very accessible.
Thanks, Sofen. The last day to catch the Karims is October 15th. You can buy tickets on Sistic's website. Up next, we will have senior food correspondent Wong Ayuk, who is here to tell us about Palm Beach Seafood Restaurant. Now, hardly a new name in F&B as it's been around for 65 years. To celebrate its anniversary, Palm Beach is bringing back old favourites from its early days when it was a humble pushcart in Upper East Coast Road. Now, let's have Ayuk on. Ayuk, tell us, what are the dishes that are making a comeback?
Hi, yes, Palm Beach is 65 this year, and it's brought back some dishes from its original menu. That was in 1956. I mean, I wasn't even born yet. But so it's a good chance to see what seafood dishes in those days were like. And one of the dishes that I tried is called deep fried golden phoenix with spicy sauce. Of course, it's not a real phoenix. It refers to a deep fried fish that's covered in this spicy, a little bit sour sauce made with lemongrass, chili padi, tamarind, sour plum, lime juice. Yeah, so you can imagine how sour it is. And then there's ketchup, garlic, shallots. And it's a bit like our sweet and sour fish, except the flavors are more complex because of all the different herbs and different ingredients. But the really odd thing for me is that it comes with a pile of papadum, which I've never experienced before, because papadum to me is always like with Indian food. But yeah, in those days, apparently, they're served with this spicy fish. The papadum is nice, very crispy. The fish is really nice. The sauce is very appetizing. But I thought I'd rather eat the fish with rice because of the strong flavors. Yeah, papadum is still a bit strange to me. The other dish that I try is a more common dish. It's rojak, which I think every one of us have tried before. And it's not really that different from what we have today, except that they also have a very unusual ingredient. It comes with century egg. And this time, I think it works pretty well because the century egg goes very well with the prawn, the shrimp paste that goes into the rojak and all the fruits and vegetables. So for me, that works. And there are other dishes that I recall eating. I mean, I'm not 65 years old, but I do remember eating them at Palm Beach earlier outlet at Kallang, which I've been before. And this is stir-fried mussels in soybean sauce and sambal. So it's also a spicy dish. And there's fried kangkong with cuttlefish, which is also like a dish that has like continued until today. So certain dishes I still remember. And of course, there's the restaurants like chili crab, which is perennial. I think it has never taken it off the menu. So these are some of the dishes that you can try at Palm Beach, yeah, and see what dishes from 1956 taste like.
Wow, well, thank you so much, Ayu. I'm certainly very excited for this one because I'm a huge fan of seafood. Well, Palm Beach Seafood Restaurant is at 1 Fullerton.